before Devi got married to Mahadeva, Nandi was his disciple. Nandi is a senior actually. So to Nandi, Mahadeva teaches how to achieve that space of Shivoham. So this yantra was taught by Mahadeva to Nandi. So God is Mahadeva, Rishi is Nandinatha, Nandi. Nandi is the Rishi for this yantra, and God, you see each yantra as a God and Rishi. For example, Gayatri mantra and Gayatri yantra. Gayatri is the God, goddess. Vishwamitra is the Rishi, because he received it and shared it with the world. So this yantra, Nandi received it and shared it with all of us, with the world. So it's called Tirukkailaya Parampara Yantra. This yantra is called Tirukkailaya Parampara Yantra, and originally it is described in Upanishads, which is in Prakrita language. Actually, don't think it is Tamil or Sanskrit. If you know Tamil or Sanskrit, you can't read this. It is Prakrit. It's Tamil, Sanskrit before. Before Tamil or Sanskrit, it's a Prakrit. It's a powerful mandala to invoke the energy of Shivoham. In the center, Om Shivoham is written. The center, what is Om Shivoham. That is what is written in Prakrit. Om Shivoham. Om you can read, but Shivoham you can't read. Now is the main part. Working with this Shivoham Yantra and Nityanandeshwara. That's Patikalinga. That will be next. Shiva Yantra. Shivoham is the mantra. You will not be chanting Om. Actually, you will not be chanting anything. I will only be chanting. I will not be chanting Om. I will be chanting only Shivoham. Any questions you have? Oh, you can actually hold any side, because it is not male female. It is a combination of male female. You can hold any side you want. There is no specific side.
Swamiji, I've been eating left, right and center, and it's really making me feel
Why?
very queasy, Swamiji. I'm just not able to, I don't know.
As much as possible eat, don't worry.
Okay, Swamiji. Thank you.
Because see, so much of heat is produced in your body, so much of energy is awakened, it needs a lot of things to digest. You understand? If you eat a lot, you will not have the heat giving any other side effect. That is why whenever even when we do prana pratishtha, invoke a deity in a god, first thing we will offer is food. Because the moment, see, I am actually doing prana pratishtha in every one of you. In every one of you. Means putting the God's energy in every one of you. So eating is very good. Enjoy the food and be happy.
Swamiji, you earlier in India, when lectures were going on, you had said Shri Yantra is the inner space of Mahadeva. Then this is Mahadeva Yantra. So how I am in this?
See what I am saying? It is not that something is higher or lower. Mahadeva, when he taught the process to Devi, he gave Sri Yantra. When he taught to Nandi, he gave this yantra. That's all. And in that yantra, both Mahadeva and Devi, both energies work. Here it becomes like almost one with Shiva. And here that specifically Mahadeva uses the word Shivoham in this yantra. The specifically, when he teaches this, he uses the word Shivoham and the signs of Shivoham. And in the yantra itself, the center word is Shivoham. Om Shivoham. It's Prakrit, that's why you are not able to read. Om Shivoham.
Om Shivoham.
It's a yantra itself is centered on the concept Shivoham. I can say this can be called as essence of Sri Chakra.
Oh.
Because this was prior. See, as per the record, it is after the Mahadeva's marriage, he teaches the Sri Yantra to Devi. But this is much before the marriage.
What is the difference between Soham and Shivoham? Is there any difference?
In Soham, you experience as you understand the cosmos. In Shivoham, you experience as it is.
Swamiji, when you say he gave the yantra, what does it mean exactly? I mean, not like this. So what, when Shiva
No,
gave
now
the-
when I am doing the process, I will be putting this yantra itself in your brain and realigning your brains to this yantra. That's all. This line will become your biomemory. That Shivoham will become your muscle memory. Sound gets stored in muscle, line gets stored in biomemory. So this yantra and Shivoham both will be inserted into your biomemory and muscle memory. That's all.
Thank you, Swami.
And for that, it will be very useful for me if I energize and give it to you and you hold it. That's all. See, because I am not working with your mind, I am automatically telling whatever is in the yantra, let it get into the biomemory. If I ask you to visualize, you will visualize one triangle, not the other, one letter, not the other, and you will mess up off, and you will tell one is lighting, another one is black, all this confusion. So straight I print it and give it to you and enter it inside the system. Enter, tuck,
Thank you, Swami.
solved.
Where does this Prakrit language come from? Did Mahadeva create it? Did he speak it?
I don't know why the Prakrit language was created by Mahadeva, but a pre-Upanishadic period, the oldest language is Prakrit only. These are the sounds we used, human beings first started using to convey the ideas. It's like a Prakrit means tribal language. Sanskrit means well done, organized language.
Well done. So is this like an enlightened language or just like a primitive?
I can even use the word primitive language, nothing wrong in it.
After the program, after we go back, I would like to get some more technical details on the yantra. Is there any reliable resource on the internet we can
Yes,
get?
yes, I have. There is a book called Tirumantra Munnur, means 300 verses on the yantras. And there is English translation also available, this same book. And in the Upanishads, there is a clear description how to draw it. And I can get that Upanishad also, 112 minor Upanishads, the book is called.
I just want to know what will be the correct position to hold.
No,
So
this,
readable.
See, this yantra has no masculine, feminine, napumsaka component.
This top long little.
The top long letter is just to, for our own housekeeping purpose, I told them to print.
Acha.
So there is no direction. The triangle, this direction is always the masculine, the urdhva. And the triangle, this side is always feminine. Like that, there are some structures. You understand? And but here there is nothing like that. There is no Srilinga, Pullinga, Napumsakalinga. All the, so any way you can hold.
Swamiji, decision by mind and decision by being, what is the difference? Decision by being, if I take next birth, will
Those things are decision by being.
how the soul choose its
Soul itself doesn't choose. The closest part of the soul, biomemory chooses.
No, when the soul decides to, let's say,
Based on the best intelligence it collected in this body, it chooses the next body.
okay, and when
See, if you think in this, tell me, in this Janma, what do you think is the best joy you experienced in your life?
with you, Swamiji,
So next, when you have the opportunity to take one more body, you will see, if I am in the human body, you may assume the human body and come as a Gurukul kid. Or if you feel, no, I have already left the human body, I am not having the human body, you may just decide to be with me in the Aksharadham. That's all.
Swamiji, when we pray for others, who does it help? Does it help the person?
Both. It helps both. You and for that person towards whom you pray.
Swamiji, you use the words vibrant stillness. I was wanting to make sure that I understood it correctly.
You see, the silence, not like a dead silence which is in the graveyard, where because nothing is there, silent. But because everything is there, it is silent. Like the silence in the space, beyond the sun and the moon and the planet Earth, there will be a kind of a silence. That is not a dead silence. So many planets are there. Whole cosmos is there. The silence of vibrance.
So,
If you are dead, the silence which will be in your body is the dead silence. You are alive. Your consciousness is there. But still there is a silence. That is vibrant silence.
What is the method to access the Akashic record?
It is just purify. See, during this whole process, do you feel your eyes are getting pressured? How many of you feel the pressure in the eyes have increased? So when the pressure in the eyes increases and heals, means the eyes will be purified. Then you will be able to have access to the Akashic records. Anybody who is having pressure in the eyes developing, raise your hand. You are all going through the right process in a right way. It's really working on you. That is one of the important symptoms of Kundalini in the yogic tradition. Yes.
Swamiji, that eyes pulling inside with a lot of pressure.
That is what. Pulling inside or pulling out, anything is okay. If there is a high pressure on the eyes, then be assured you are on the right track, because Patanjali describes this as one of the important symptoms of third eye awakening.